Welcome back. I'm Tiffany Meyer. If you want to get around Paris this summer, you'll have to be approved by the government and have the QR code to prove it. Is this a reasonable security measure or a dystopian move? NTD's France correspondent David Vives spoke to a lawyer who says that regardless of the measure's efficiency, it shows a broader trend of surveillance by authorities in the country.
This is one of the key measures planned to secure the Paris Olympic Games. Each Paris resident or tourist wishing to enter certain areas in Paris will have to show a QR code and a valid ID to authorities. This unprecedented measure comes as the opening ceremony plans to welcome 300,000 spectators who will watch from the bank of the Seine. Every applicant for the QR code will be subject to an administrative inquiry, including a check of potential criminal records. The measure stirs concerns, though. For Thibault Mercier, president of a legal association, it's hard to imagine how police officers will control crowds coming in and out of these zones. His association is appealing to Paris Administrative Court to suspend the move.
It's going to take an incredible amount of time scanning all the QR codes of people passing by, and it's going to make life miserable for Parisians who will no longer be able to access their city.
He says this QR code reminds him of security measures during COVID, when privacy and freedom of movement were taken away.
During the COVID, we were given a QR code based on the fact that we had either been tested or vaccinated. Now it's exactly the same thing.
This measure might not really restrict terrorist acts, Mercier says.
The government has used all these new, highly intrusive technologies that go against the simple freedom of citizens to remain unidentified in their public space. They are going to be put in place to better control us. And we don't really know if that will work out. During COVID, for example, fake passes and QR codes existed and could be bought on the internet.
The QR codes can be obtained online, where residents have to give their address and tourists have to show hotel reservations. David Vives, NTD News, Paris.